Alright, so apparently Driving Empire added another Porsche update, and this time they added 6 new cars into the game. So now we're gonna try them out. So let's just get out of here real quick. There we go. Good night. Driving Empire.
Yo, what is up my guys, it's your boy Stiggy back with another video, and today Driving Empire added 6 new Porsches, and it's some really nice Porsches. So as we can see, we get some of the Porsches that I wanted. I really wanted the Taycan, so that's really nice to see. But without further ado, let us just go into get into it and just see what we get. Oh hi GB. Alright, so what are new cars we get today? So, licensed vehicles, new vehicles, here it is. So we're starting off with the cheapest one, the Porsche 718 Boxster S. So this is a 718 from 2016. It's supposed to be the Boxster, which is the poor man's 911. Now we can asking. But anyway, so what we get? We get it's a main-engine drive vehicle, as we can see, and it's a cabriolet as well. And what I think about it, well, I really like this version of the Boxster. I don't like the exhaust, but I really like the interior. Seems like it's really nice. Look at that as well, opening, very beautiful. And this one of course has the tent on it instead, which is really nice. We're gonna go ahead and buy that. Next one, the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Ooh. Okay, the Taycan is one like my favorite EV, and seeing it Driving Empire is just nice to see. So we get the beautiful LED, we get that, and then we can open it up. We can open up more paths like that, really beautiful. And when it comes to ordering a Taycan Turbo S, I am going to order it in. I'm gonna spec it my way anyway. And then after that, we get the GT911 GT3 RS 997. An older Porsche GT3 RS. This one is more nostalgic in my opinion. So we get analog dials and etc. We can open it as well. That's so nice. We go have it buy that, and then we get well, this one is the Carrera 4S. We can't buy it because it's a car pack as well with the 780s. We can just look. Oh, it's nice. GT4 RS. I really wish I could buy this. And then a collections Porsche. So how do we get the collections Porsche? Well, let's just go into Porsche right here. Collections. There we go. So claim reward. Yes sir. Okay, I'ma just be quiet. Alright, that was the Porsche 911 Speedster. Will you look at that? Such a cool vehicle. A Speedster. That's just amazing. Wait, what happened? Well, that was just great. As well, we also get this one. Cash boost. We can claim it. And then we get some extra cash. Well, now I am stuck with all these Porsches, but I don't mind because I love Porsche. But yeah, without further ado, let's why did I get sent into? Let me out! Let me out! There we go. HB about to get some problems with that. He can't get out. Jessica, what are you doing? I'm just but yeah, subscribe to him because yes. Starting off with the 2016 Porsche 718 Boxster S, we can see a lot of detail. So we can start off with the front and the headlights. I'm not a fan of the Boxster headlights overall. I think they look kind of worse than the original 911 LED matrix headlights, but they still look good, and we gotta appreciate that. And what more we get? We get a red Porsche, blue, not red, I mean yellow Porsche logo. We get silver metallic, so we get metallic paint on this car. As well, we get 3 intakes going like this. Then we get these rims, which I think looks kinda bland, but that's my opinion. Brake rotors, red calipers. What more would we get? We get these two-tone mirrors, very nice. As well, we get this intake right here. Is that intake fit? Anyway, so continuing, we get the LED head taillights in the back. I think these are the best looking Boxster taillights, to be honest. None of the Boxsters have been looking so good on the headlights, except this one. And then we get the exhaust, the double exhaust, looks nice, I guess. 718 Boxster S written into that. As well, we get the Porsche logo written in that. And then we go to the roof. We get a red leather roof, and then of course we start moving on to the interior. We get analog dials. One is white with the RPM meter. We get miles per hour for some reason, and then we get some stats about turbo pressure, oil temp, and oil pressure, etc. And after that, we get these AC vents, air conditioning. We get the timer, of course. We get a screen. We get a manual gear shifters. We get a manual transmission, which is very nice, 6-speed transmission. As well, we get some bits and buttons, of course, to modify, so we get that stuff. As well, we can modify the roof because of that. This is also the model with the start-stop feature. Anyway, and then we get, of course, these seats. Red is the preferred one for this because the roof is red. And then we also get this bar on the back as well. These doors right here with some buttons. A lot of leather. I can notice a lot of leather, a lot of things happening. But this is the more like poor man's 911, so it's not the greatest. But let us open it up, shall we? Alright, now we have the car open up. So what do we get? We get a trunk with decent storage. We get cooling systems. I get some maintenance caps. As well, these doors, of course, you have seen them before. As well, another trunk. Yeah, that's right. This is a mid-engine drive vehicle. So here is the trunk as well. We can get some extra storage. So this is a bit more practical than the 911. As well, we also get Boxster S illuminated into the side of it. As well, we can also notice that it's electronically steered seats, which is really nice, and etc. But yeah, that's the Boxster S. Speaking of which, alright, when it comes to the engine performance of this Boxster, we get a 2.5 liter turbocharged flat 4, so it's a Boxster 4 with 350 horsepower in power output on at 6,500 RPM, 309 foot-pounds of torque, which is well, I gotta translate it later. You can see in my video. And then we get a transmission available with the 6-speed manual, which this one has, but we can also get the 7-speed PDK dual clutch gearbox system, which is nice. 0 to 100 in 4.4 seconds, or 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds with the manual, but if you get the double clutch, you can get 4 seconds. And then the top speed is 177 miles per hour. I don't know why I keep getting my information in miles per hour, but I'm gonna offer it later with kilometers. So yeah. And what will we get to know about this car? Yeah, I think it's cool, I guess. But let us see how it does on the track, shall we? But before we do that, let us check out the performance in game. In-game performance, what do we get? We get 292 kilometers an hour top speed in game. As well, we get the acceleration of 38%, which is, well, it's not that the best, I guess. 49% handling and 46% braking and nitrous and overall. Starting price on engine upgrades is kind of cheap actually, so it's gonna be an interesting one. This is also rear wheel drive, so it might handle a bit, but also let me spec it my way. So these are the color options on the these Porsches, so we get to choose with a lot of different options like viola, ultraviolet and all that, and I'm here just sitting here trying to choose what I want. And when it comes to what I think I really want on this car, it's well, it's kind of hard to choose, but I'm feeling like something like this, I would say, or like I really prefer Arctic Gray. And then when it comes to the second color, we gotta give this one just fully black, because I'm not interested in painting that thing. And yeah, that's basically how we gonna paint this one. Thinking like something like this, I guess, or Nashi blue, Nardo gray, China gray, China, Compoblo, that's a lot of colors. But yeah, something like this. But anyway, let us also go for the interior as well. Here the interior is normal, so I can just paint it like I want. I will paint it blue, I guess. I don't care so much about the Boxer. But anyway, let us now wait, hold on. Yeah, let us try it out on the let us try it out on the drag strip, shall we? Now, when it comes to the sound of the vehicle, it's kind of loud. Listen to this. That's loud. Sounds like a TDI to me. This is it. Now we're gonna try it out on the drag race to see its performance. Something I'm just gonna tell you about the drag race. I've stopped doing with the nitrous because it doesn't really show so much. It seems like it's the same, and the nitrous is kind of bad. So I'm gonna just show y'all how it is in normal mode. So let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. 100. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, so in 10 seconds we finish the race. It's not the fastest, as I said, but it's more of a cabriolet. But anyway, let us try it out on the rush hour, shall we? Alright, this is it. This is now we're gonna try it out on the rush hour race to see its performance doing. So what do we get? We get a median layout, so it's gonna provide excellent handling and balance, which I'm gonna show y'all. As well, we get PASM, which is Porsche's active suspension management, which is an optional suspension system that offers a lower ride height. So that's interesting. But yeah, as you can see, the driving dynamics really improve a lot because of the mid-engine drive. You can see it's really stable. It's not like it's losing control. It's secure. It feels secure when you drive it. However, it's slow, really slow for 100,000 in-game cash. Anyway, let's see here. I'm gonna go over here. Go to the next thing. But yeah, you need this to be able to get the collections card, which I will show you later. But go to the next corner. Driving forwards. Come on. Come on, come on. And then last corner. What is AGB doing there? Anyway, and across the line, 57 seconds. Well, I mean, there are some Porsches that have done worse, but I don't know. But yeah, as I said, this is more of a cabriolet vehicle. But let's get to the conclusion, shall we? So, should you get this Porsche 718? Well, if you are a newcomer to the game, you should not buy this. The performance is bad. The looks, well, it's not the coolest the Porsche you really buy when you get into game. You should rather give a 911 or something. And well, it's not worth it. However, if you are a collector, you need this for the collections car, which we will get on sooner. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Right, this is it. This is the all electric Porsche Taycan Turbo S from 2024. This is the greatest EV in my opinion. It does 750 horsepower, which is 560 kilowatts, with overboost and launch control. It does 1050 newton meters of torque, which is more than an aircraft carrier. It's 774 foot-pounds of torque in that case for you Americans. 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, which is one of the fastest production AVs. And a top speed of 162 kilometers. 162 miles per hour, which is 296 kilometers an hour. It has dual motors on each axle, providing an AVD drive, and it has a 2-speed transmission. That's right, this electric has a transmission, which gives it a more efficient performance. Now, when it comes to the looks of it, we start off with the front. These LED headlights, I can't say anything less. It looks beautiful. We also get the air vent right there. We get a splinter, we get a radiator, we get another radiator. Anyway, we get a camera right there. We get more of the headlights. We get seems like it's US spec. It's electric. Here's the electric charger port. Here's the head. Here's the mirrors. We get these awesome rims, so it's more of an electric vibe. We also get these types of door handles, but who cares. We get this sleek like this, yellow calipers, and then this back coming with the diffusers, more air vents going through there, out there, as well this cool LED trim right there with Porsche saying on it right there, Turbo S right there. As well, we get a full-on LED strip going around there, and well on the top here we get a little inside look. But anyway, let's go in. So what do we get inside? We get a full screen on the car. We get a G-force meter. We get the phones and communications, and we get, of course, the speed dial in the middle telling the speed. Looks really detailed. We can also see like different instruments and all that. And then when it comes to the steering wheel, we get it in leather with white stitching all over it, as well some green parts, I guess, so it's like secondary color. As well as second screen right here. Just go in there, and then you can watch my video, and then you can subscribe to me. But anyway, so it's another like design that Porsche usually use. And then we get more screens right here, two cup holders, which is nice. These Turbo S seats with white stitching. These doors with carbon fiber dash on it, I guess. Carbon fiber panels. We get these two things right here, and then the back seat, which we get on this, we get it seems like this only have the two, but you can actually get three here back here if you want. And then we get some more panels right here, and of course these two seats. And yeah, it looks really good. Let us pop it up, shall we? So starting off here when it's open, we get the front. We get the emergency sign, which you stand up when you got into some sort of accident. We get a maintenance cap right there, so I think that is for washer fluids, as well another maintenance cap up there for brake fluids. And then of course the doors, yeah, you have seen them. And then of course a trunk with some space, a nice space. So it's a very nice daily driver. If you want to do roleplay, I don't know if you do know, playing this game, it sounds stupid. But yeah, anyway, let me spec it my way. Alright, so this is how I spec my my beloved Taycan. I really love the Taycan, and this is how I spec it. So I wanted this beautiful color called something green something. They got multiple options. The acceleration is 32%, but as well, keep in mind this is electric, so we could also get some good stuff with the instant torque. As well, handling 49%, braking 46%, and nitrous on that. So I mean, I have a lot of expectations still on this car for drag race. But yeah, let us try it out on drag race, shall we? Alright, so this is the first EV I ever tried on the drag strip. I have high expectations because it's electric, and the electric has instant torque, and they usually are really good at drag races because of instant torque and all that. So let's try it out. Sounds beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful sound. Okay, let's see here. 100, 200. It did better than the Boxster, and I gotta say, this is better than the Boxster. Yeah, it's faster anyway. We did it in 8 seconds. We could probably do it. I mean, if we upgrade this, it could be crazy if it already did that with the instant torque. I mean, I have high expectations, but yeah, let us try it out on the rush hour, shall we? Okay, tyst, jag måste recorda. Okay, now coming to rush hour race with the Porsche Taycan. Let us see what we can do on the rush hour. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's nice. Acceleration looks like that. Alright, going on the next corner. It's some stable handling because of its AVD. We can see it already. Right, moving forward. And then we do the corner. Like that. You can just, because it's so heavy and it's AVD and all that, it's so stable, and you can really control the car. It feels more secure than ever, unlike the GT3 RS where it spin around like crazy. And of course, the nice acceleration of not having to shift gears. Actually, we only have 2 gears in this car, but it still has gear even though it's electric, which is impressive still. Alright, going on the final corner. Can we do it under okay, we did it in 50 seconds. We did that, which is really nice. We can just see that this is a really good starter car actually. Yeah, let's get to it. So, should you buy the Porsche Taycan as a starter? Yes, you should. It's actually amazing, and you could probably win some drag races as well as some normal rush hours, because it does 50 seconds. It does that in stock. And remember, if you tune this, it could do some crazy performance, in my opinion, and what I can tell. It also looks nice. It's also quiet if you don't like sound. So yeah, that's something for you, even though you're kind of sick. And yeah, it's some beautiful metallic paint. It just looks amazing, and I really think you should buy it. As well, if you're a collector, you need this for your next week, for your collector's vehicle. Anyway, moving on. Moving on to the Porsche GT3 RS 997 from 2010 and to 2011. A track-focused vehicle, we can tell. I remember this from Driving Empire back in the day, and yeah, we can just tell that this is a crazy car. So what we get? We get these RS wheels, of course. We need that classic little special tool for that. We get these headlights, older versions. I really like, I gotta say, unpopular opinion, I like the new headlights. And then we get the radiators like that, and we get the indicators, reflexes, red mirrors, so it goes with the rest of the car. GT3 RS embedded right there. We get this spoiler. It's not adaptive. As we can see, it's a mechanical spoiler. As well, we get these taillights. Yeah, the thing is, Porsche taillights started to become good at 2023, and because I don't like these, like just some sort of, I don't know, orange cuts. I don't like it. And then we get the exhaust looking nice. We get GT3 embedded there, and this little nice livery. When it it comes to the interior, we get a scaffolding in the back. We get these nice RS 3.8 stickers. You kind of wonder what it is, but I'm gonna tell you later. And then a bit of a classic Porsche interior. So what do we get? We get a manual transmission with a carbon fiber shifter. We get a steering wheel with no instrument at all. This is more like a non-equipped Porsche, which is kind of cool. We only get like an airbag in it and a horn, of course. And then we get these dials. So what do we get? We get oil temperature, oil pressure, fuel pressure, more oil temperature is cooling pressure, temperature. We get speedometer and the RPM meter in the middle. We get the clock there. We get the player right here, tuner, all that nice things. We get the scaffolding. Yeah, you know it. It's nice. And these handles, well, they're not really door handles. They are more if you pull them and you open them. We get a speaker. We get luxury racing here. We get a glove box, some carbon fiber dash. It's nice. It's really nice. But let's pop it up, shall we? All right. Now I popped it up. So what do we get? We get this frunk, kind of big. We get some vents right there, which is nice. We get the doors, of course, as usual, as well RS 3.8 embedded right there, which is really nice. And then the engine open up like this, so we get a fully detailed engine with air cooling and yeah, with air cooling and that. And when it comes to the engine, it's a 3.8 liter naturally aspirated flat 6 impressive ride, which has 450 horsepower at 7,900 RPM, which is really impressive, and 317 foot-pounds of torque. At a bit lower rev, it's around 6,750, and the red line is 8,500, which is one of the highest. However, in the future, you know, the GT3 RS today does 9,000, which might be really impressive. We got a 6-speed manual transmission. You don't get a double clutch gearbox in this, but it's a 0 to 100 in 4 seconds and does a top speed of 193 miles per hour, which is around 300. And then it's a drivetrain of rear wheel drive, so it's really what you call Porsche. And of course we get the air cooling. Of course we get the lightweight constructions of carbon fiber and all that. We can really see it only weighs 3,020 pounds. Light for a 911, especially given to the track orientation. Suspension is RS specific suspension. Aerodynamics, well, you know, it's a big rear wing. And a lot of good hydraulic power steering, and brakes in carbon fiber ceramic brakes. Yeah, you know, it's a real piece of engineering. But now I'm gonna spec it my way. This is how I spec my GT3 RS, looking like this, which I think looks really nice, nice. And yeah, as you can see, I have done that. Yellow stitching, red or yellow calipers, yellow and black. That's what I think looks really cool to my collection. And now we're gonna try it on the drag strip, and of course with the performance of 310 kilometers an hour top speed, an acceleration of 50%. So this is like really, this is some really strong acceleration. It's around the same as like the Pagani's, and the 49% handling, 46% braking, and 48% on nitrous, which is on all cars. And of course it's rear wheel drive. But yeah, let us try it out on the drag strip, shall we? By the way, this is how the GT3 RS sounds. Now we're gonna see how it does on the drag strip. I have a high expectation given the fact that it's a 50% acceleration, but this is rear wheel drive, so remember that, keep that in mind, folks. Rear wheel drive. Let's see, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go, up to 100. 200. Finish line. 8 seconds on the finish line. And that's in rear wheel drive. Imagine this with all wheel drive. That would be insane. And also maxed out. This is stock. Anyway, that was really good. Let us try it out on the rush hour, which is my highest expectations. Shall we? Right, this is it. Now we're going to see how it does on the rush hour track. And yeah, of course, let's see. I have high expectations, given that it's a track-focused vehicle. So we're gonna see here. We have scaffolding in the back. It's track prepared. Open. Oh, close that thing. All right. Going around the first corner. How's the? Oh, okay. This is some real good steering actually. This steering is really good. However, due to its rear wheel drive, it's still drifting a lot because it's probably a 50-50 weight distribution. Anyway, going up to here. Come on. And it did great there. Continuing, accelerating, moving on to the next corner round here, which goes real nice. I don't even need to, you know, drift it. I can just steer it, and it does that automatically. It's a crazy car. However, when it comes to real life, it's not this slippery. In real life, it's kind of so much securer than this. But well, I'm driving on the grass, but still. This did it in 53 seconds, which is worse than the Taycan. But that's because it doesn't have the AVD, which Taycan really had. And this game isn't that accurate, but yeah, let us go to conclusion with that later. So, should you get this car? Yes, you should. Because it's a really nice track car if you know what you're doing. As well, it has a lot of potential on the drag race. It has the same acceleration as the Taycan. However, it's rear wheel drive. Imagine when you get AVD plus maxing it out, it will do an insane performance. And I think this is a really nice car. It looks good, it's amazing, sounds good. It's a favorite amongst most people. For collectors, it's gonna be a yes to buy this as well. And if you need the collections vehicle, yeah, you're also going to need this. And then, in that case, we're moving on to the collector's vehicle, the Porsche Speedster. Alright, this is it. This is the highest on the food chain for this list today. The Porsche 911 Speedster from 2019. Oh my god, this is a crazy beast speedster. Anyway, we're starting off with the front headlights looking like this. It's more of the modern times because it's 2019. Looking like this. We also get the little headlight cleaners, which was really detailed. We get normal paint. We get this sleek body right here. We get radiators going full on right here. We get a yellow Porsche badge. We get an air vent going right there. Another air vent going right here, I guess. We get these rims, of course, RS rims. You have to unscrew it with a special tool. We get yellow calipers, red around the rims as well. We get a sleek body over here. We get... what is this supposed to be? Anyway, we get this back right here. It looks like this, really nice, not full LED strip, but it's our LED headlights as least with the ups part here. Looks really nice. We get speedster embedded right there. We get these cool exhausts. We get this roof opener, which you can see later, and we also get this interior. This interior, it offers many things. We get some nice speedster seating right here. We get 70 Porsche, something like that. We also get a manual transmission. We get these nice looking dials. We get in kilometers an hour. That's nice. 350. Oh, I gotta check that out if it really does that. As well, we get some pressure, you know, the basic stuff, maintenance, importance, RPM going up to 10, really nice, just analog. We get some more of the pressures on the car. We get this is the EU spec, I can tell, because it's kilometers an hour and it seems to, yeah, be spec that way. As well, we get speedster right there on the dash. We get this little radio right there, looking real nice. We get a timer up there with carbon fiber in it, and we get leather there, and carbon fiber seats, hard seats, and we get these floor mats, and yeah, as we can see, we get a clutch, gas pedal, and brake. And then the doors, of course, going up like this. It's basically a little piece of cloth you dragon, and of course the classic key screw thing. Anyway, let us open up, shall we? This is how it looks when you pop it up. So what do we get? We get a nice little frunk right here. We get brake fluids right there, clean filler. Yeah, really nice. I can see that detail. We get something like this. I don't know what that is, but anyway, we also get the little lock on the front right there. We get these doors, of course, looks like that. We also get Speedster embedded in carbon fiber because it's a limited edition. The engine performance, it's crazy. Of course, it's a 4-liter, but it's naturally aspirated flat 6. It's just the same as the GT3 from that time, and it's 502 horsepower for naturally aspirated, which is 375 kilowatts. And that's at 8,400 RPM. And then torque, of course, in 470 Newton meters, which is 347 foot-pounds of torque for you Americans in 6,250 RPM. Transmission is a manual transmission, no automatic option, and you get a 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds. A top speed is 310 kilometers an hour, and it's 193 miles per hour top speed if you American. Weight at Pruvax, it's 1,400 kilograms, so it's 1.4 tons. It's really light because of the use of a lot of carbon fiber. Rear wheel drive, suspension from the GT3, and brakes with carbon ceramic brakes as standard. PCCB, of course, for maximum stopping power, which is great. I really like this. Specking it this my way will be hard, but I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah, this is how I chose to spec my car, my Speedster. So it's top speed of 308 kilometers an hour. Well, it's actually 310 kilometers an hour. But anyway, this is how I spec'd it. We got some green, some browns. Yeah, nice. Anyway, so acceleration is 58%, which I believe is going to be the fastest on the track today. And it's a 49% handling, 46% braking, and nitrous is the same. You know, it's rear wheel drive, but I think this car could have a lot of potential. So let us try it out on the drag strip, shall we? Right, this is it. Now we're going to see how it does on the drag strip. So we got the car ready for this. I have high expectations. Rear wheel drive may ruin it a bit, but I still think it's gonna do great. By the way, this is how this sounds. Doesn't it sound amazing? It sounds amazing. Alright. 7.777 seconds. So 7 seconds, which is much faster than the normal Taycan, which is just it's impressive. It really is, because this is rear wheel drive and the Taycan was ABD. But let us see how it does on rush hour, shall we? Alright, now we're trying out on the rush hour racetrack. Let's see here. I have high expectations because it is the best one doing so far in performance, and this is a collections vehicle, so like it's a really it's a milestone car basically. Here we go. Hard on the throttle already. We're going around the first corner and we're losing a bit of control there. Might not be the best in the terms of the handling, because this is more of a GT car. However, that seems to do really good. It's not so secure, is it? It does a bit of it loses traction a bit, which would never happen on a real Porsche. But anyway, let's move on to the next corner, right here, which is right here. Let's see. Oh god, it almost spun out completely. Going on the last corner, and we're going to see how this does in the final one. I have not the highest expectation now on the time, given that we have a low time now right now. But let's see, going around the next corner and then across the line in under 51 seconds, which is slower than the Taycan. But remember, this is in rear wheel drive and it's stock. So if you upgrade this could be something better. Now, when it comes to public opinion, and my opinion, the actual play of the game, we're going to see what people think about this. So, I have one in a call right now, and I'm gonna ask him what his opinion is. So, what's your opinion? Wade Gray Bald, what's your opinion about this? Alright, seems like a fair opinion. Got anything more to say on that? And why do you feel like that? Alright. Alright. So, on a 1 to 10, how would you rate this game? On these updates? Got any reason why you think like that? Alright, I thank you for visiting and telling us your opinion. And yeah, goodbye. Alright, what do I think about this update? Well, I think it's pretty nice. I really like these cars. One problem though is the cool Porsches that I wanted, which was the GT4 and the Carrera 4S, is under a paywall of 1,100 Robux, which is really bad. Anyway, when it comes to the changelog, I added 6 new Porsches, 2 new collections vehicles. Of course, we get now a boost as well. The things they fixed is if you buy a car pack, you will not see any more in the next session, which is well, some weird problem. And then fixed store breadcrumbs still showing after purchasing a car, which is also weird. And then they removed the Porsche dealership. On a Sticky score, I would rate this an 8 out of 10 Sticky score. But now I'm asking you what you feel about this update. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment what your thoughts down below. And on that bombshell, peace!